Good evening, friends. Welcome to the Monday Night Playalong Bluegrass Jam, live from Denver, Colorado. Back here at my friend Carmel's. Thank you, Carmel, for allowing us to host the jam here. So, I'm gonna double check on the live streams. How's everyone doing out there? I hope you're having an okay week and staying warm wherever you are. It was a bit of a shocker, to be honest, coming back here to Colorado from sunny, beautiful Southern California where I was for a couple weeks. And the weather changed. Apparently I missed a record snow event. That must have been exciting for those of you who were here. I didn't even realize that was going on until I got back and heard about it. Okay, this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll adjust this a tiny bit. Okay. There's Facebook land. Let's check out YouTube and make sure we're up and running there. Yeah, we had a really fun gig at E-Town Hall last Friday for the Jerry Garcia tribute, or Garcia night, acoustic night. Played the Dead Reckoning album, and that was really fun. And this Thursday, there is a show at the Bluebird Theater in Denver with Billy Failing Band, and I'll be there with Taylor Shuck and Silas Herman, and Billy on banjo. It's going to be really fun. And then I just picked up a gig Saturday night in Buena Vista at the Lariat, with Shakedown Street filling in for Josh, the regular guitarist. So turning into a busy couple weeks here back in Colorado. Okay, we're up and running, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So those of you unfamiliar with this, I know we get some first timers every now and then. It's just a play along. It's not a lesson. I'm gonna give you like just a quick kind of run through of how the song goes, the melody, the chord changes, the key. I'm using the number system. 1, 4, 5 are your primary chords. And to clarify, that's just because different instruments might be in different tunings or capo positions. So this is just the language we use in this style. Every now and then I'll be more specific if it's a less than obvious chord change, like a secondary dominant or a minor or something like that. Okay, and I just kind of show you how the song goes, and then I'll play a sample kickoff, which is the introduction of the song, right? The instrumental intro, and then you're going to kick it off, and we play along with one another. I can't hear you, obviously, but you can hear me, and I'm just going to provide as solid, steady a rhythm as possible with a click track, just keeping us honest. And we're going to start with Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Figured we'd start with a good old spiritual number, which works very well as a bluegrass song. And this is the slow jam. This is slow tempo. Everything's going slower than you would typically perform it. And this is for entry-level players, those who are learning bluegrass, or those who might be learning a new instrument, or those kind of like me who benefit from practicing slow. It's kind of tricky to play these songs at a slow tempo sometimes. So there's the click, and I always have this on the backbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And the bass would be bump, bump, bump. The mandolin would be chunk, chunk, chunk. The guitars, both parts together basically. Okay, so I'll show you how the song goes. It's in the key of G, and it starts with the 1 chord. 1 and 1 and a 4 and a 1. 1 and 1 and 5. 1 and a 1. 4 and a 1. 1 and 5 and a 1. That's the whole song. Yep, verse and chorus are the same changes. I had to think about that for a second. So my kickoff might go something like this. A 1, 2, 3. Okay, so whatever you're playing, however you're feeling, whatever your style is, kick it off. Swing low, sweet chariot in the key of G. I'll count you in. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'll play. I'm sometimes up and I'm sometimes down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels heavenward bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Play. Good work. If you get there before I do, coming for to carry me home. Tell all my friends I'm coming there too, coming for to carry me on home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. indicates we'll end the song. And this would have indicated a tag. Okay, what's next? Somebody Loves You Dearly. Cool. This is a song that I just kind of thought would be fun. I think it's been a while since we've done this. Key of G. I sourced it from Red Allen and Frank Wakefield. It's in 3/4. It's a waltz. So it goes 1 and 1 and 5, 4 and 5 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5, 4 and 5 and 1. That's the whole thing. Okay, so I'll readjust the click here to make it comfy for a waltz tempo. We'll do a slow bluegrass waltz. That's about right. Tiny bit quicker. Okay. So let's see. I might kick it off like a 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Very simple song, very simple melody, not much to it. Just checking tuning real quick. I got old Bill here, Bill Collings. I was picking on old Red, the old Martin, for the last several weeks. But I've got some shows where this guitar is a little better suited, so just pulled Bill out of storage today, and he's in good shape. I had Don Jensen up in Loveland, Colorado, do some work on Bill here. Got the frets all crowned and repaired a crack that had happened over the summer. So Bill's in great shape. All right, so kick us off. I'm going to give you 4 measures of a count. And kick us off on Somebody Loves You Dearly. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's start with the chorus. Here goes the chorus. Right here. Somebody loves you, darling. Somebody loves you, I know. Somebody loves you dearly. Why did you let them go? All play. much to really jam with, but it's a simple melody. You can have some fun with it, but mainly that's a big trio chorus harmony, right? It's the singing, which is the exciting part. Okay, Blues Stay Away From Me, and you may have noticed that this happens in the fast jam also. I did this once before, and the idea is to show you how you can do the slow version and you can do the fast version. And we're going to be in the key of A. I'm just going to hang out on an open A chord. Guitarists would typically capo 2 to play out of G position, but I'm feeling good about playing out of open A, so that's how I'm going to approach this song. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't capo if you're a guitarist. When I'm at a jam, if there's another guitar player, I'll typically go where they're not. So if I saw somebody capoing 2 to play, a G position, I would play open A or maybe do some different capo position. It's nice to be in different capo positions than the other guitarists. So this is a 12-bar blues in A. 1 and a 1 and 1. 4 back to 1 and a 5 back to 1. That's it. Get the click set up here, and let's see how I would kick this off. So I might go something like 1, 2, 3. Try that again. 1, 2, 3. Blues, stay away from me. The third, that's your target note. Okay. Kick us off here on Blues, Stay Away From Me in the key of A. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Blues, stay away from me. Blues, why don't you set me free? I don't know why you keep haunting me. Love was never meant for me. True love was never meant for me. It seems somehow we never can agree. I'll play. Life is full of misery. Dreams are like a memory, bringing back a love that used to be. Play. so many I can see. Years don't mean a thing to me. Time goes by and still I can't be free. I'll play it, then you play it after me. Blue, stay away from me. Blues, why don't you let me be? I don't know why you keep on haunting me. I'm gonna sing another verse. Life is full of misery. Dreams are just a memory, bringing back your love that used to be. Chorus again. Blue, stay away from me. Blues, why don't you let me be? Let me be. I don't know why you keep on haunting me. Just trying to get my voice a little warmed up, and I was missing some of those lyrics. Very simple song, but I don't have it quite exactly memorized yet. Let's do one more song, and then I'll check in with everybody on the chat. Make sure you chime in, let us know how you're doing, where you are, what you're playing, so we can all check in with one another. That's part of the fun, right? Okay, next we have Cripple Creek. This is the first instrumental of the slow jam, and this is meant to be a banjo-friendly instrumental, and one that just everybody likes to play, right? Who doesn't like Cripple Creek? This is also one of the early numbers in my Artist Works course, my flat picking academy. So those of you who are studying with me on Artist Works, you have no excuse not to know this tune. But just like any other tune, there's a lot of different ways to approach it. So here we go. The chord changes are in the key of A. So I am capo 2 now, playing G position. That makes more sense to me for this number. So it goes 1 and 1 and 4 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and 1, 1 and 1 and a 4 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 5 and 1, 1 and a 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and 1, and you do that twice. A, B, A, B. That's the form. So I'm going to kick it off, and I'll play that. A, B, and A section, B section, A section, B section. So twice through that whole form that I showed you there. And then you'll play the same thing, A, B. Then I'll play it again, all the way through, A, B. And then you do the same thing again, and then tag it. Okay? So me, you, twice through the form. Cripple Creek in A. I will kick us off. Went up on Cripple Creek. We did it. Okay, how's everyone doing? I'm going to check in with you all here. Lots of folks here on YouTube. Hello, Jim McCarley, picking the banjo in Hollister. And winter is here. Okay, stay warm, Jim. Dickie Derry playing the Neckville banjo in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Very cool. Sandy, hello Sandy in Bakersfield. Emailing you some info about the Great 48. Yes. Thanks for being here, picking along as usual. And I will be at this event, the Great 48. And I always have to look up the date. I think it is January 9 through 12. Am I right? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm pulling up the calendar. Yes, January 9 through 12 in Bakersfield, California. Kicking off the California Bluegrass Association calendar year with a big old jamming festival in Bakersfield. Taking over the hotel. I'll be leading a workshop on a guitar, the heartbeat of the jam. And I'll be around picking and doing stuff. So check out that. There's a link on my website. So let's see. Mike G, cool. Listen to me jam while you relax. That's a good way to do it. Thanks for listening. Emmett Griffin with the double stop unit. Very cool. And John Kowaleski and picking the banjo. I love it that we got some banjo players tonight. Very cool. I tend to attract the guitar players, but I want everybody to participate in this. Cool. I'm noticing this weird light. I have this little Lucy light here to just kind of help the lighting situation, and it's pointed right at my guitar. I wonder if it's pointed at my face if I did anything about it. Okay. Joel. Hi, Joel. Joel Shabbos. Up in Nelson. You're in Nelson, BC now. My fellow raft guide and cello picker. Kim Harris. Why are you all dressed up with a haircut? Yeah, I needed a haircut. Our stylist in Hamul, Sharon, our neighbor, she does my hair while I'm down there. Okay, Wendell Troxel picking along on the banjo in Coalport, PA. Very cool. Hi, Wendell. Eric Kiriliuk. Eric Kiriliuk. I hope I'm saying that right. That's a very cool name. Picking guitar in Charleston, South Carolina. Had a fun at Rocky Grass this year. Right on, Eric. Thank you for being here. Matt Lace. Hi, Matt. Saw you a couple days ago in Denver. And Jason Counts. Hello, Jason, on the guitar in Billings, Montana. It's cold up there, I'm sure. Kurt Thomas. Patience of a saint. Thank you. I try to be patient. Hello, Tyler Ballantyne. Working with me on Artist Works. Always good to hear from you. And Kim Harris. Starting to actually like trying fiddle breaks. Good for you, Kim. Right on. Gerald Henderson. Hello, Gerald. I got the tea that you sent me. Thank you so much. And I tried some of it. And that was very, very kind of you. Thanks for sending. I don't have an actual tea, like a reusable thing. So I was at a friend's house and had one and had some of that peppermint pat tea last night. It was quite good. Tonight I'm just drinking a regular old, whatever, green tea bag from Bigelow. Okay, speaking of patience, thank you for bearing with me, checking in on everyone. Jack McGuire in Ohio. Greg Kirkpatrick playing the mandolin in Mount Vernon, Washington. Okay. Hello, Greg. And yeah, Emmett, it was fun jamming at E-Town. It was a very cool show. Rambo Mando in Montreal. Cool. Thanks, everyone, for chiming in. Talk amongst yourselves over there on YouTube land. Here in Facebook, we got lots of folks. Michelle Ruiz in Edmonds, Washington, picking guitar and mandolin. Thank you, Michelle. There's Emmett Griffin. You're on Facebook, too. Cool. Hi, Bill Farmer. Picking in the chilly Midwest. Okay, hi, Bill. Colin Burns picking along in the UK. Cold there in the UK, Colin? It's late. Thanks for being up with us as usual. Lee Stivers in warm Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. There you go. Picking the mandolin. Hello, Lee. Hello, Terry. Terry Godwin in Carolina playing some mandolin, I hope. John Boyd picking the mandolin in Kansas City. Doug Butts in West Village, West Virginia. hope you're having a great week as well. Thank you, Doug. And thanks, Bill. Glad it sounds good and looks good. Let's see. Yep, Terry is playing the mandolin in Carolina. We got Sam. Keeps scrolling on me. Sam Wenzel in Montana picking the banjo. Yay, more banjos. Scott Findley stumbling along in Kentucky. Sometimes we stumble in order to learn to walk, right? Learn to run. Eric Baker. Hello, Eric in Chili. Steamboat Springs. Yep, got a haircut. Needed it. Edie Gale picking the guitar in Golden, Colorado. Cool. Edie or Eddie? Sorry, I'm not sure. I do not know you. Feeling humbled and grateful to be here. Well, I'm humbled, as always, to be in this situation as well. Kat Osben in Estes Park, near Estes Park. Newbie on the bass. Cool. Great to have some new folks here picking along, and a bunch of old friends as well. I feel like I know so many of you, and it's kind of funny when we meet in person, and you know, you're looking at me all the time, and I finally get to see you. Very cool. Okay, in the news, well, like I said, Thursday night I'm playing with Billy Failing. That's Billy Strings' banjo player. Woo! And he's a friend, and he's a great musician. Has excellent songs of his own, and that's a cool opportunity. Oh, Eric, you're in Baja. Okay, cool. You're warm at your place down there in El Sargento. I'll be down there for Baja Wondergrass in April. But yeah, this week, Billy Failing Band at the Bluebird Theater, Denver on Thursday night. Then I'll be in Buena Vista on Saturday at the Lariat with Shakedown Street. And this week, I am going to launch a Kickstarter. That's the big news. Been talking about this album, and I've been working on it for a while. And I'm actually going to launch a Kickstarter to help with the costs of the album and also just help get the word out. So look for that. Probably Thursday is my day. I tried to get it up today, but I couldn't quite get the video done and all that stuff finished. So I'm going to keep working on that this week and hopefully launch that on Thursday. So keep an eye out. And probably going to do an email blast around that as well. If you're not on my email list, please get on my email list at tylergrant.com. Okay, that's the news. Let's get back to the music. Remember Me. Feeling feeling kind of sentimental this week. You know, it's winter time. There's just, I don't know. There's a lot to sort of celebrate. There's a lot to grieve. So much that many of us have gone through, and so many folks out there going through stuff. And, you know, as always, to just take a break from all that and focus on the music. And this is a sentimental song. Remember Me. In the key of D. And a 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 5, and a 5 back to 1, and a 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 5, and a 5 back to 1. Chorus. To the 4, 4, 4 and 1, and a 5, and a 5, and a 5 and 1, and a 4, and a 4, and 4 and 1, and a 1, and 5 and a 1. My kickoff will go. Let's see. It has some skips in the melody. Da 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 not just up and down the scale like some of the melodies. Okay, so figure that out, and let's play it. This is good for your ears to do this stuff, right? To figure this stuff out on your own. You don't need to look at the notes. Okay, it's definitely slower than this. Da, 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 right about there. Okay, so kick us off here on Remember Me, and we're just going to be playing on the verses tonight. Here you go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. The sweetest song is sung by lovers in the gloaming. The sweetest days are the days that used to be. The saddest words I ever heard were words of parting. When you said, "Sweetheart, remember me." When the candle lights are gleaming, remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. I got it. You told me once that you were mine, alone forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. But those vows are broken now, and I will never be the same, except in memory. Remember me when the candle lights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone and dreaming, just to know you still remember me. Play. A fairer face may take my place when we're apart, dear. A truer love, na, 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 na. But in the end, fair weather friends may break your heart, dear. And when they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candle lights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. It would be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. Just to know you still remember me. I actually had a cheat sheet pulled up, but I forgot to switch over to it, so I got most of the words. It's been a while since I've done that song, and I was worried I'd forget them, and I did. A brighter face may take your place when we're apart, dear. A sweeter smile and a love more bold and free. Okay, missed that line. It's fun to play on the chorus of that too, but we're kind of running out of time here on the slow jam, and I got to get ready for the mid-tempo. And I hope you're all coming back for the mid-tempo. Please do, because you know you got to work on those tempos and get things up to where we would perform them. That song was at the actual tempo, as was Blues Stay Away From Me. Everything else, we're slowing it down. And Somebody Loves You Dearly. Everything else, we're slowing way down for this. Anyway, but Bluegrass goes by, you know, at certain tempos, and you got to be able to play them. So work your way up to that. Angelina Baker in the key of D, that's our next number. And we're going to pick this up. So I do a thing on this song. I like to tune to drop D tuning. Give a low D note there. That's a thing you can do on the guitar. So one, here's the melody and the changes in D. 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 4, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 4 and 1. Da 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 4. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 4 and 1. And the B part's same chords, slightly different melody. But you'll hear me play it because I'm going to kick it off. In the key of D, Angelina Baker. So again, twice through. I'll play it, A part, B part. Then you play it. It's A, A, B, B. That's how it goes. So I'll play it all the way through, then you play it all the way through, then me again, then you again, and then you go ahead and tag it at the end, okay? Angelina Baker in D. Angelina Baker. That is also in my Artist Works course. It's from Stephen Foster originally, but from what I understand, this melody that we play these days isn't exactly like the Stephen Foster song melody, which I am actually not familiar with, the original Stephen Foster melody. I should check that out. Everything that Stephen Foster composed, as I understand it, is just melodies, and then we kind of come up with the chord changes. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Down Where the River Bends in B flat. This is an actual slow song. I kind of got a few songs that are actually at their tempos in this slow jam. Let's see. Okay, key of B flat, B flat, boy flat. So I'll be capo 3 here, playing G position. Okay, so let's see. Here's how it goes. Do do 1 and a 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1 and a 4 and a 1, 5 and a 1. Chorus. Okay, so the chorus is the same as the verse as far as the chord changes. So I might kick it off this way. 1, 2, 3. Something like that. Okay, kick us off. Key of B flat, Down Where the River Bends. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here's the first verse. It's hard to keep the tears from my eyes, for this may be our last goodbye. Your country calls you to defend this great land, so do your part, 'cause you can. Down where the river bends, with God's help we'll meet again, under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. I got it. close as I can to you. The ocean wide may keep us apart, but it can't keep you, dear, from out of my heart. Down where the river bends, with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free. Play. If the worst should happen and the poppies wave o'er upon my distant lonely grave, the rest of my life I'll spend in prayer and meet you in heaven. There'll be no war there. Down with God's help, we'll meet again under the same old sycamore tree, proud of each other in the land of the free, proud of each other in the land of the free. Okay. One more song, Walking in Jerusalem, Just Like John. Another old hymn. I was feeling the hymns on this set. So, cool. This will give us a chance to have a short break before the mid-tempo jam, which will start at 1:45, 15 minutes from now. So please do come on back. And thank you, as always, for the donations. I really appreciate it. I mean, I do this for lots of reasons, and that's one of them, to be honest. I want to be of service to everybody, and I do appreciate the donations. It helps me a lot, especially at this lean time of year in the winter. Musicians tend to not work quite so much in the winter. Okay, so thank you. And here we go. Misty Clayton. Hello, Misty in Western Kentucky. A couple more folks chiming in. Jason Counts. And let's see. Sam I Jam. Sam I Jam. That's very cool. And Aaron in Green River. Aaron from the Green River in Boulder now on a guitar. Cool. Hi, Aaron. All right. Jeff McDonald. Aaron Burns. Sweet. Thank you all for being here. Okay. Here we go. Last song is Walking in Jerusalem, Just Like John, in F. So I am going to hang out capo 3 out of a D chord, so that makes an F, key of F for me. 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, walking in Jerusalem, 5 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1, 1 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 4 and 1 and walking in Jerusalem just like John again. Da 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 da. 4 and 1, 4 and 1, 1 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So it's that long form the whole time. It's like verse, verse. I mean, it's a long verse. It's just a verse, sorry. And then it's like 2 choruses. I want to be ready, I want to be ready, I want to be ready, Lord, walking in Jerusalem just like John. And then again, I want to be ready. And that's how we do on the breaks also. High Flying Film. Thanks for hanging around for mid-tempo. All right, here we go. We're going to do this song. And here's how I would kick it off. Let's see, something like... Okay, kick us off. Walking in Jerusalem just like John, key of F. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. John, oh, what did you say? Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I'll meet you there at the crowning day. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready. I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I'll play John said the city was 4 square wide, walking in Jerusalem just like John. None could enter but the sanctified, walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. Play. Now some comes a crippled and some come lame, walking in Jerusalem just like John. Some comes a walking in Jesus' name, walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord. Walking in Jerusalem just like John. I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, I wanna be ready, Lord, to walk in Jerusalem just like John. That was fun. Okay, thank you, everybody. Like I said, I got a Kickstarter I'm going to launch in a few days. Keep an eye out for that, probably on Thursday. And again, if you're not on my email list, get on my email list, tylergrant.com. I'm going to do one of those fancy emails this week that I rarely do, so keep an eye out for that. And Bluebird Theater this Thursday, Bluebird Theater, Denver with Billy Failing. And we got the Mid-Tempo Jam starting in 7 minutes, so I'll see you there. Thanks, everybody.